So I was asked this question about what's my opinion on band assisted jumps. There was a time when I thought these things were amazing. These things were a huge buzz for about a year or two, and now I just don't see them being done as often anymore. I do have them programmed in my Launch 1.0 program because I do think they provide some value, and they can provide a strong novel stimulus to someone who hasn't done them before. And a common argument in favor of them is that they can potentially improve the rate at which you can produce forces and impulses, and that loaded jumps are more strength dependent and rely on strength qualities, so the band assisted jumps would fall on the opposite side of the spectrum, which would be speed. But I don't think that's necessarily the correct take. Band assisted jumps don't really challenge your ability to produce high rates of force at either the level of the nervous system or at the muscular level. It can train for that for sure, but there's no negative consequences if the rate of force is not significantly higher than usual. So they're not placing a real emphasis on it. Now they are a way to train at higher impulses, but I think they're just another way to do so, but they don't provide anything exclusive that you can't get from a lot of other means of training. I do think they can be a good tool to train the elastic qualities for some people. Some single leg jumping, especially repeated single leg jumping, even if it's single leg pogo jumps, can be very hard to do, so the bands can be used to scale and exercise back in order for some people to actually be able to do them. And psychologically, the band assisted jumping may be a good thing to do because of the fact that you do jump higher with them. You can subconsciously become more comfortable being higher in the air or having greater flight time when you jump. This is kind of like jumping on trampolines. If you've ever found yourself at a Sky Zone jumping on a trampoline for an hour, the next day you might feel like you can jump higher than normal. So maybe there's a potentiation effect from them that just can't be explained very well. And then lastly, it may be a good activity for rehab or return to play protocol if you have some sort of lower body injury, say patellar tendon or Achilles tendon injury, to get back into jumping that is less stressful. The band assisted jumps provide a simple way to get jumping volume back into your training due to the reduced body weight from the assistance. So that's my take. I think they're valuable. A lot of people will be able to find good use for them, and a lot of people just don't need them either.